Oh, there it is. Second time's a charm, maybe?
You gotta take out the cat. Sorry, they just broke it by mistake.
I'm voting for Scott, even though I don't want to. And even though I just told him we were voting for Bill. But I wasn't the mastermind behind that thought. But Scott, just the way it works out, and unfortunately we're here again, and you're a really great guy. Sorry.
Nice touch. Sorry, Scott. I got nothing personal. Just running the color spectrum.
Not really what I want, but this is kind of the easy vote, and we didn't talk a lot about it, so it's also kind of the last thing that the majority agreed on. So huge bummer, but that's where we're at.
This is Scott, and I'm sorry, but yellow. Thanks.
Nice.
There was a lid, but someone broke it. I'm fixing it. So.
Scott, I'm sorry, you're a super nice guy, but we just had to do what was best for the tribe going forward.
Scott, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
All right, thanks. Hey, good luck, guys.
So the first tribal,
Yeah.
Red went to,
Yeah.
4-4 split.
Yep.
Was there an attempt to, either at night or in the morning, how quickly did it dawn on everybody it's 4-4 and no one's going to flip? There had to have been efforts made,
Yeah.
but then how did that dynamic play out?
Well, I think first off, we didn't think we were doing eliminations today. We didn't think these were immunity challenges. We thought it was going to be another day of reward and then do the same format that Durham had where 2 tribes went over the last 2 days. So I don't think we necessarily planned for that, but I know when we first, after the loss, and Bree's name came up, who was my alliance, I'm like, if she goes, I'm next. So I get a lobby for Bree. And I think I lobbied pretty hard because I was making deals with the blue tribe, the green tribe. So I think the trust issue that came up on this, I think was directed towards me because I would have sold my soul to stay another couple of days, right?
So original yellow.
Yep.
The boot before you, original yellow.
Yep.
Before that, original yellow. Yeah?
No, I don't think it. The first one was...
Bree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No,
Yeah.
Adam.
Oh, Adam was. I didn't even see who left. They didn't announce it. So okay.
Oh, but the tribes were out there, so I'm not
Oh,
revealing
gotcha.
anything.
Yeah. No. Okay. So
Adam K.
Oh, yeah.
And you. What do you think's happening?
Yeah, they're going after us, I guess. And I think, but they got to be careful because if there's only a few yellow left, they're going to be looking to go for someone, right? So you got to be methodical in how you take. You want to try to keep the teams even and not have a team that's so weak. But yeah, that one shocked me, Adam. That's kind of surprising.
So before the 4-4 split, when did you, if you were expecting this to be a reward challenge day, how did you settle on Bill, and when did you settle on Bill to target in that one?
Yeah, I think Bill's just bossy. He's annoying, type of a thing. So Dion and I had connected at a previous challenge, right? So I was in with Dion. Him and I were going to stick to the end, type of a thing. And he brought in Kathy. I brought in Bree. So that was kind of we were trying to get one or two people. And I think the one tribe said, yeah, let's go with Bill. And then John's name came up. But John had the sympathy vote going because he got voted out first. And no one wanted to vote him out. And he definitely dropped that, which was a good thing to do. Very smart play on his plan. But both tribes were saying this, and last minute we decided we're going to stick with our lines. We didn't know Bill had an idol, and obviously that was the mistake because we were willing to go to rocks if we needed to, because we knew whichever faction came out on the bottom end, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, right?
And so, why do you think they chose you over Dion?
Trust, I think. Like I said,
the aggression.
Yeah, I was playing aggressive. I had something going with Rachel. I had something going with Dion. I was trying to hook up with Courtney and get a deal over there too. Even made a pinky promise that I went back on. So I think it was a trust issue. So for sure.
If that tribe, if your new red tribe, Hapizi, goes to tribal again, and again. So, what do you think the marching orders are?
Yeah, it's Dion or Kathy. I think if they were,
who first?
I think they would do Dion because I think he's playing the game second hardest to me. I think Kathy's just going to be loyal. If she looks you in the eye and says she's going to vote this way, she's going to vote that way. So I think it would go Dion first. In fact, when we were trying to settle on our 4-4s, Dion's name came up once. Like, what do you think about Dion? And I was like, because he's my partner, right? I'm like, no, we don't need Dion. We don't need Dion. We want to go back to Bill. We want to go back to John, type of a thing. So I think Dion would be next.
So when those 4, let's say they're the last 4 remaining, who do they turn on? What do you think? Who's calling the shots over there?
Bill's calling the shots right now. Yeah.
And
but if they were smart, I mean, the 2 on the bottom 4, it's probably Bill and Courtney, I would say. I think Laura and John need to jump over with Dion and Kathy is what they should do. I mean, the survivor math is here's where you play it after this vote. Now it makes sense. But I don't think they will. They're pretty tight.
Okay. Given the dynamics of everything since the beginning, and you'll be joining us on the sidelines, who are you rooting for?
Total team?
Anyone out there in the game?
Yeah, well, again, Rachel was my first, kind of my one that we always talk about. Who's your one was Rachel, so I'll definitely root for Rachel in this game for sure. I do like Dion. I'm going to root for Dion. On the other team, I mean on the 4, I do like Courtney. Her daughter's cute. She's here cheering her on. Her mom, stay-at-home mom. She's the nice story too, so I'd probably go for Courtney, I think.
So did you at any point, once you knew you were in trouble after the idol play, did you at any point reach out to
Rachel?
I
did. She didn't have it with her. It's back at camp. So either she's lying to me, which she could be. I just kind of mouth, they try to keep us separate. Like, I'm in trouble. Do you have it? She's like, I don't have it. I'm like, oh. Because I have a note, and then I purposely, on the way to tribal, took out the note and kind of wanted to flash it around a little bit so people think I have an idol. And I saw people kind of looking, and I didn't pull it away. I'm just kind of going through like that, and I'm checking my pocket just to try to play it up for one last hurrah, because I have a note that says I have an idol, but I just don't have an idol. I tried to. It wasn't for lack of effort, I think, so I don't know.
You got to leave it all out in the field, right?
You do. And I'd rather be accused of playing too hard than not hard enough, right? So.
Well, while your game is over, you still have a chance to influence the game.
I do.
Give me a name of someone still in the game, can be anyone, anywhere, that you would like to see get an advantage in the game.
Rachel. Yeah. Is everyone getting to do that, or just, it's like a popular vote type of thing? Can't say.
Okay. Switching gears, there's the game
Yeah.
and there's the experience. You sat on our side.
Yeah.
You saw your wife play the game.
I did. Yeah.
You saw us, we sat side by
We
side
did with questions.
doing confessionals.
Yeah.
You've had it on the other side. How you feeling?
I love it. I mean, I think I was the only one that never complained with no tarp. I mean, I just made fun of it. Even when I was getting voted, I just make fun of it. I just want to enjoy it, embrace it. It's an amazing experience. I wouldn't change anything. The tarpless rainy night was pretty cool, actually. I think I've bonded really good with those guys. And I don't know if any of them would say that, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm from Maine, for crying out loud. Like, we go through worse than that, so. But no, it was amazing. And I'd like to try it again. Maybe if you do the top donation fundraiser, maybe I'll give it a whirl again and try it. Second time's a charm, maybe. Who knows?
Well, I'm the last person in the world to stand between a man and his wife and children.
Did I let down?
You did great.
I did horrible. So can I tell you one more funny story?
Yes, please.
So is this still rolling?
Yeah, go for it.
So I didn't think there'd be handlers for us. So the whole time with my yellow tribe, I'm talking about my daughters, Morgan and Madison, and how great they are. And then I see their handlers. I'm like, ooh. So I was like, your names are not Morgan and Madison. You need to change your names, because I obviously didn't tell them that they were here, and I didn't want to think.
What were
I
your
hadn't-
new names?
Yeah, I'd like to know that. Anne.
Elizabeth.
Their middle names. So perfect. And this was Hannah, not Heather, right? So they were trying to, not get the cat out of the bag. So I didn't tell anyone. I've done production. I've told them I've watched up at the Crowleys, but that's all they knew. So.
All right. Well, like you said, it's about playing hard. You never want to leave anything behind. That's where the regrets are.
Yeah.
So the game didn't turn the way you wanted to, but it was really fun to watch you play.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like when we sat side by side, I told you the only flavor of motive I know is ulterior.
Yeah.
And I was picking your brain and knew you had the survivor head, and you proved it out there.
Yeah.
It's just the numbers.
Yep. Once you
they
get on
can
the
be
other side of the
very,
numbers.
very cruel.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, really?
I didn't do rock paper scissors. No, where we were going, you don't do rock paper scissors with 3. You throw evens and odds. That's how you do it. Like, they didn't get that, so I tried to teach them that. So.
But might not have had luck out there.
Yeah.
But you got luck all around you.
No, that's good. I definitely, obviously, want to be a part as we keep going forward, whether it's production or volunteering. We just love this. It's a good time. It's with great people. So.
Fantastic.
Thank you very
My
much.
friend.